Swole Benji here. Today we're going to be talking about fishing, how to fish, where to fish, how the fishing mechanics work, the controls, tips and tricks, all that cool, fun stuff. And at the end of the video, I have been fishing for over 8 hours. I have 263 pounds worth of fish. We're going to salvage all of it and see what we get, and I'm going to give you my estimate on how much coin this would earn you. Okay, so I've been fishing all day, and we're going to see how much profit that would actually net us. For reference, I think I'm level 53 or 54 in fishing. Let me just check. I am level 54, almost 55, and I've been playing more than 8 hours today for fishing, so it's quite a long one. But let me get started with the mechanics. So when you follow the main story quests, eventually you will get a fishing pole. This one is an upgraded one. You can buy it from the market. This is the tier 4 fishing pole. It goes to tier 5 currently. It doesn't help too much. Like the starter fishing pole compared to this one, it's a little bit easier to fish, but not really that noticeable at first. And as far as leveling your fishing goes, when you level fishing, you get more casting distance, and I'll talk about that in a sec, but you won't really feel this kick in until about level 40, and then it gets a lot easier. But okay, so casting distance. Now when you hold left click, this little bar pops up on screen. You want to let go at the top, and if it hits the bottom, it'll just cast it automatically, which I hit the ground, so it just canceled it. But the reason you want to do this is the game mechanic. The further away you cast, the easier it is to reel in fish. So let me show you real quick. I'm just going to cast it at hopefully max range. Yeah, got it. There we go. Got the timing down. And so that pop-up showed it was 20.7 meters away in deep water. I'll explain all that in a bit. So first, I'm just going to fish this one up, and now look at how long it's going to take to fish this up, okay? This is at the maximum distance cast, okay? So it's pretty quick. It's not too long, right? There we go. We got a little small fish. Now we're going to do a short cast, and you would think, oh, well, it's a lot closer. We should be able to reel it in way faster, right? Well, that is incorrect. Regardless of how far away you are casting, the time to reel in the fish is the same. Also, you may be thinking, and this is what I thought too, that you could just put the fish line really close to the shore, so when the fish hits land, it just catches it, right? That is not the case. You can see here, I'm like barely yoinking it forward. It doesn't matter how far away your cast is, but it does matter for the ease of catching fish, okay? Now, you see this little icon in the middle, and that was an uncommon. Pretty good. I'm gonna go back over here. We don't want to wake the sleeping skeletons. They're just taking a break, okay? All right, so we're gonna get our cast out. You want to try to reach the top. If you don't reach the exact top, it's fine. Now, when you cast further away, this gives you less line tension, and what that is, that's the little icon in the middle. I'll explain here in a sec. I'm watching the icon. I'm waiting for it to say get ready. It can take like 5 to 17 seconds. There we go. And I'm holding left click. Now you see this little blue-green icon in the middle? How it's like getting bigger, and now it's orange, now it's red. Right? Now I was able to catch that without letting go, which, let's try again. We got a junk item, which we can turn into iron, but... So it starts out at like a green or a blue color. I'm a little color deficient, so I don't know what color exactly that is. But, and as you hold left click, it's going to grow bigger. So now it's orange, and now it's red. And when it hits the top, the line will break, okay? Now, if you just let it go all the way down, it's fine. The fish will start struggling and swim away, right? Because I've pulled it in a bunch, the fish, he's barely struggling. He's not really, he's just kind of floating away. So I'll just pull him in. But some fish will actually fight you, okay? And that was a large fish. I don't know why it gave up so easy. But essentially, by casting it further away, your line tension does not max out nearly as fast, okay? As it would if you did a short cast. That's really it. That's the only difference between, you know, casting right in front of you and casting far away. It just makes it easier so you can do longer reels. Like I'm reeling, I'm letting go, I'm waiting, I'm reeling, I'm holding left click, I'm letting go of left click, I'm holding left click again, and there we go. So that's pretty much how to fish. It's pretty basic. You just press F3 to switch your fishing pole on and off. That part's pretty simple. Now, here's a tip. Go to your settings and go to your key bindings and go down here to fishing and unbind exit fishing. Okay, so here's the thing with me, right? Like, I'll be fishing and it's default to right click. I'll be fishing and I'll be like reeling a catch in. I'm holding left click and I accidentally hit right click and I just ruin the whole thing. It cancels the entire thing. And that sucks. Now, there's another way to fish too. You don't have to hold right click. You can also just press left click as a toggle. So I'm going to press left click. Now I'm going to press left click. I'm not holding it. I'm going to left click again to stop it. Left click to start it. And left click to stop it. And left click to start it. It kind of doesn't work sometimes. This is why I don't recommend it. When you're reeling in a legendary fish, the hold method is far more responsive than the click method, okay? Also, if you get tired of using your mouse, you can always rebind this to spacebar and use your other arm. Like, I've been fishing all day and my hand is cramping up. You know, it's not fun. But let me talk more about mechanics now, okay? So there are two types of waters, and I'll show it after this catch. But you know what? Let me tell you how the best way to do it. Okay, so when you're in the blue, or green, hold left click. When you see a red flash like that right there, that red circle, let go, and then just keep reeling it in. I'll talk more about that in a second. Let me talk about the water differences. Okay, and you can left click to skip the fish catching animation, but you see the color of the water here. It's like a gray or a translucent kind of color. This is fresh water, okay? Now I'm going to zoom out, and you'll look up here, there's some like brighter blue water here. This is fresh water. This is water that your character can drink and craft with. This is water that your character cannot drink or craft with. And if you zoom the map way far out, you'll notice that like this is the shoreline, and for those that don't know, the ocean is salty, all right? So if you fish in any of these areas that aren't colored blue, that is saltwater type fish. Whereas if I go more inland, or like over here, like this is fresh water. Okay, like there's some more fresh water, but also like sometimes in between here, like here's some salt water even though it's inland, and then over here is some fresh water. So like if you get kind of in between, if you stand right here on this shoreline, you can do fresh water, salt water, fresh water, salt water, right? So the different types, like if you're trying to craft fish oil is the most popular one. You want to go mostly for salt water, and most of the alpha testers recommended this fishing spot right here in Windsward. You just go east of the settlement, and it's right here on this little beach area. These mobs behind me are only level 24, and they don't aggro me because I'm level 41, so that's fresh water and salt water. Now, if I press R, I can equip different baits. Now, if you hover the mouse over them, they will tell you what they do. So this one gives a large boost of catching better fish. That means rarer fish in fresh water, whereas this one is for salt water. It's also a quest item because I haven't done the quest yet. You can get these by uprooting bushes and other types of plants. You can also find bugs under flint sometimes at night. I think daytime as well, different types. The baits tell you where. Like this is from the kitchen tier 2 provision containers. This is from bulrush plants and briar plants. This one is from bushes. Again, and like you just hover, like this one's from snails. I got some snails. Anyway, so that's bait. That just increases your rarity. I'm fishing without bait for the video because it is salt water. Now, when you fish with bait, the time it takes... Oh, look, you see this swirly pool? There we go. It says landed in a hotspot. Okay, so hotspots, this is a rare hotspot, which means every fish I catch will not be common. They will be green or better, or they will be large. And you can tell this fish is a lot harder to catch. So here's the strategy, right? When you see the red circles, let go. It'll turn orange and then it'll start flashing red. That's when you just let go. You let it go back to blue. Large cod. Now that's going to give a lot of fish oil right there, I hope. At least I've heard. I haven't actually broken these down yet. So now we can get about 30 catches in this thing, right? These respawn every 20 minutes, but they don't really respawn if you just stand here. You got to like log out for a while, which will reset your character, and then you can log back in, and it'll eventually pop back up. So I'm holding left click until it flashes red. You see that red circle that flashes? Then I'm letting go till it turns blue, and then I'm holding left click. I got a treasure chest. Look at that big boy. Yeah, man. Now, you can left click to skip the animation so you can save time and get more, you know, casts per hour. All right. Now, the way hotspots work, I'll open the menu in a sec here. After I catch this fish, we're fishing, guys. We're just fishing. Now, there's another mechanic I want to talk about too that I have not seen discussed on Reddit, and for now, this is pure speculation. Don't take this as fact, okay? And it's a little hard to see because of how far away I am. We got a medium halibut, okay. Now you'll see that it shows a poundage and an inches measurement. Those are just for achievements from what I understand, because once the fish goes in your inventory, they're no more than a pound. Otherwise, you can only hold like a few fish before you max out. I've been fishing all day, and I have about 800 carry weight because I have tier 4 bags, which I crafted myself. That's another grind. Treasure chest again. See, it says it's a 29-pound treasure box, right? Which is weird. You just kind of hold it like, you just stick it in your pocket. But yeah, I have these bags. My carry weight's 793. I've been fishing over 8 hours, and I only have 269 pounds. No other gathering skill can attest to that. You go mining, and it'll fill up within like 10, 20 minutes, man. All right, what was that? Oh, yeah. So you can get about 30 catches on these pools. They do hook way faster with bait. You can even increase the rarity further. I usually get about 1 legendary fish from these pools every like two spawns. And they're alright. Like, most of them are cooking ingredients, but I did find 1 legendary that can be used as a house decoration for a ton of points. So that's really cool. And, yeah, so out of all the gathering tools, the fishing pole is the one that breaks the fastest. Okay, out of 8 hours, I've repaired this thing 10 or 12 times. So if you can roll durability on it, please do, because that will save you a lot of repair points. But if you are an armor crafter, then you will be fine. So let me talk about something that's speculation now, real quick. Let me catch this one, small halibut. You'll notice that it's a green color instead of the gray color. That's because we're fishing in a 2-star area. So it's a little hard to see because I'm kind of far away for the line tension. But when you're reeling in the fish, let me get it out of its little pool. You see how it starts splashing and making a bunch of waves? If you reel in during those splashes, your line tension will get much higher, much faster. Okay? Now, I have not seen that mentioned on Reddit. I have not seen that mentioned on any Discord or the official New World forums. That is an observation that I have personally made, and I want to kind of be like the first one to be out there and say that's a mechanic. And I left click too early, so that sucks. I got a little antsy there. I got a little excited, right? And oh man, my hand's cramping. But so some fish have different behaviors, right? Because like sometimes if the fish struggles, you can wait for it to tire itself out and then start reeling it in again, right? Otherwise, some fish, if you don't tug on the line, they will just splash forever and never stop. And they will get away if you let them do that. But my foolproof, surefire method, which has let me catch any legendary fish, even the really tough ones that are super fast, which, if we get a legendary, you can feel it on the line, okay? Like, this thing will actually be a struggle to pull them in. It makes the minigame really difficult, right? But the surefire method, like I talked about earlier, is you hold left click until you see that red circle flash, then you let go until you see the green or the blue color again. So I'm holding left click, and there's the flash. I'm letting go. I'm see let go, and then click. Let go, click, let go, click, and let go, and click. And see, there we go. That has been 100% foolproof, okay? I have never lost a fish doing that. I have been able to catch 5 different legendary fishes with that method, okay? And none of them have gotten away. None of them have even gotten close to getting away. I don't know if this is the fastest way, but it's definitely the safest way to catch these fish. Alright, like, I can let it go all the way down, and then I can try to get it all the way into the red, and I don't think that's really faster than what I'm doing. I'm pretty sure that's slower. Like, see how it's starting to gain some ground on me, and then I pull it back in? I don't think letting your line get into the red is a good idea, and I don't think letting your line go all the way down into the blue is a good idea either. I think you want to stay in the orange range, and that is from what I've experimented over the entire day of fishing, is what I believe to be the fastest and safest method of doing this, right? Let it be blue, then let it flash red, let it be blue, let it flash red, which I keep letting go early, but you get the point. And yeah, that's basically how you fish. So how much experience does this give? I started at 15%, so if you look at the bottom of the screen, I know there's a server going down message right now. But I started today at 15%, and each of those bars is 5, okay? Pretty sure. I want to say it is. Maybe it's more. But I started at 3 bars, and I have how many bars now? It's a little hard to see. Let me finish fishing this, and I'll count, okay? I really don't want to let the fish go. That'd be embarrassing. There we go, large sculpin. Look at that big boy. Ain't he a beaut? Now, get in my endless pocket. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have made over 9 bars of experience in 8 hours, which is not good. That is actually terrible experience per hour. Now, you see where it says landed in hotspot? That means we did it. By the way, let's talk about different water types. So there's deep water, there's shallow water, and then there's very shallow water, okay? So I found that in deep water, you get more large fish more often. So if you want large fish, which you obviously do for more food and materials when you break them down, you want to always be casting in large water, right? Now, as far as shallow water goes, they're a little harder to reel in. They're smaller fishes, but... Ooh, large cod. Look at that, 47 pounds. He's a big boy. Anyway, we'll just skip that. And in very shallow water, I have messed around with it. I found treasure boxes in very shallow, but I've also found junk items. I found seaweed as well, which is technically a junk item. There's like 5 different junk items. There's an anchor, a fish sword, a fish hammer, seaweed, and a leather boot. Now, what happens with these junk items is you just break them down. Another large cod, hell yeah. You break them down and you get the refined materials of tier 2. So you can get timber, you can get iron, bars, you can get linen, etc., right? Or I think you just get fiber for seaweed, actually. Yeah, I think it's just fiber. So that's like the only tier 1 that you actually get. But we're gonna, at the end of the video, we're gonna teleport home and we're gonna... Oh, someone's fighting the boss up there. Very loud. His name is Caveman. Oh no, did my fishing... Like, sometimes it disappears and sometimes it doesn't. But as long as you see landed on hotspot, you know you're good. Like, sometimes the whirly pool will disappear, but as long as you put your line back in there and you still see that it says landed in hotspot, you know you're good. So how do you find hotspots? How does that work? I have a story to tell about that as well. Let me just reel this fish in. We're just fishing. This is a fishing video, guys. I hope you enjoy it while you wait for the game to launch. That's what these videos are for. Now, sometimes these people will come in and start fighting, and what will happen is they will aggro me. Like, he's about to fall off the side there. See, now they're aggroing me, and if you're about to catch a fish and they hit you, it interrupts it. So it's best to have them dead and no one around while you fish. Just in this particular area, but... let's keep fishing. All right, yeah. So here's a fun story, right? Because here's the way hotspots work. Every so often, as you level fishing, you will unlock hotspots. I don't know what hotspots unlock per level, but my recommendation is when you start out, just find a pond, find some water, wherever, and just fish as long as you can stand it until you go cross-eyed, okay? Like, my first time I set around, I fished till a level 10, and I was just like, oh my god, this is so boring, right? So let me show you what I'm talking about here, and I wish this menu worked better, but whatever. So, see, at level 2, you unlock 2 broad hotspots. Now, what that looks like on the map, you're going to press Ilm, and you're going to zoom out, and you're going to start to see these fish icons around the map. Like, here's one, this is a rare fishing spot, and then here is a broad fishing hotspot right here, level 18 it says. And then, like, go up here. There's another one, broad fishing spot. It doesn't tell me the level, though, for some reason, even though the other one does. I don't know why that is. Very odd. But there's also, like, hotspots that haven't been uncovered. Like, there's one here somewhere, I'm pretty sure, I think. I went pretty far deep up here. That one's been uncovered. Okay, cool. That one wasn't uncovered earlier. But essentially, randomly around the map, it will uncover them as you level up. But it doesn't tell you which ones, and you don't get to pick. It's just like, hey, we unlocked 2 broad hotspots, go find them, have fun. They'll show up on your map. Alright, and as you go, like, here, I'm level, what, like, at 59, I unlock 2 more broad hotspots, and then after that, it's all rare and secrets. So what's the difference between broad, rare, and secret? Okay, broad, you can still catch regular fish, okay? Rare hotspots, you can only catch uncommon and up. And on secret hotspots, it's rare and up only. Is what I've been told. I haven't actually fished in the secret hotspot yet, so I'm hoping my information that I've read on several different sources is correct. So please, let me know in the comments if I'm correct or not, if that's the case. But that's how hotspots work. Now, though, here's the cool thing, right? Once you unlock the hotspot, you can see the whirlpool. But if someone does not have the fishing level, they cannot see the whirlpool. They absolutely can't see it. Or if they've camped this area without logging out and back in, they still can't see it. Right? Ooh, large dragonfish. That's a expensive one. One of the most expensive fish on the market right now, actually. So, funny story. I had a guy come here. You know, he was pissing around, being a jerk, and he was fishing over in this direction where there's no whirlpools. And he asked me my fishing level, and I'm like, well, it's 54. And he's like, you're a noob, dude. I have 120 fishing. And he was like, he was over here fishing. And he had a wooden fishing pole. That dude was a liar. He lied to me. Because if he was an actual fisherman, he wouldn't be fishing in the open water where he's getting junk fish, regular crappy tier fish. He'd be fishing over here in the whirlpool, getting the rares and the uncommons. But that dude, I mean, hey, he was pretending, you know, he's having his own little fun. So that's why you would want to level fishing. Also, as you level fishing, your cast range, as in your line casting range, increases. Which, like I said, a longer fish casting range. Oh, haha, caught the fish though. Why do they aggro me? I don't get it. He's just like looking at me like, sorry, dude. Anyway, back to the fish, man. Yeah, man. So, I know this video's gotten kind of long, and don't worry, we're gonna be breaking all that stuff down here in just a bit. I just want to empty out this pool before I go, because I have been at this all day for this video. This video, like some people say that YouTubers don't work that much, man. This is more than a 12-hour shift, to tell you. Oh boy, but yeah, that's how fishing levels work. That's how. Oh, we got a soggy boot. Okay. So did I land it in there? I'm not supposed to get a soggy boot from the rare puddle. See how it says it's not a hotspot? So either I'm too far up or that's a false animation that's playing in the, okay, there we go. Landed on hotspot. Now we're good. See, this is why you want to fish in the hotspots. Okay. Get ready, it says, and hook. I like how you can look behind you and still fish. Right? This is why we fish in the hotspots, so we don't get old soggy boots. Oh, whoa, we almost broke our line there. It would be really cool to get a legendary on the video, but I don't know. Large cod. I mean, the large fish are hard enough to catch, you know. But yeah, once you get this to 200, you could rip these suckers out quick. You can just hold left click, you don't have to worry about it anymore. It's good stuff. We covered water, we covered locations, we covered hotspots. You can find hotspots also. By using like a website that shows the world maps and stuff and all the locations of resources, but you won't be able to fish in the whirlpools till you unlock the appropriate level. It's kind of like skinning, how you can't skin the higher level animals until you level up skinning. I'm surprised this fishing pool has not emptied. Did it just empty? No? See, the graphics are weird. I have the graphics on Ultra. Like, it doesn't get any better looking than this. I have the 3080 running. I have the newest processor, 64 gigs RAM. And yeah, so this is kind of like a let's play fish video, but it's also a guide video. I don't know, guys. What do you think? What do you want to see next? Okay. As far as fishing goes, we're gonna find the profit here real shortly as soon as this pool runs out. I swear, guys. All right, small salmon. What? Excuse me. Didn't I land in a hotspot? No. Is it gone? Is it actually finally gone? Am I casting too far ahead? Yeah, I think it's gone, guys. Let me get, like, the whirlpool is clearly still there. Let me try getting it a little closer. And yeah, the bobbers still remain. Okay, so that whirlpool is technically gone. If I log out and back in, it is absolutely, like, it won't be there anymore. Now, before I teleport home, I just want to check something. I'm just gonna stealth over and see if this chest is available to loot. By the way, if you crouch and enemies aren't directly looking at you, then they, well, these guys were. They were just pretending to sleep. Alright. I didn't mean to eat food there. Oh, okay. I'm taking these. Yeah, man. I'm taking all these. Hell yeah. That's free XP right there. The chest is not available to loot, so I'm just gonna run. I don't need the XP from this boss guy. So let's just bug on out of here, and we're gonna teleport home and break all this stuff down. I am excited. I've been waiting for this all day. I am so hyped. And yes, I know it's a beta, and I don't get to keep any of this stuff or any of these levels. I've basically wasted my day for the sake of research, science, and learning on a video game, right? Okay, let's get out of here. We're gonna teleport to. This is where I live. I live in Everfall. And, yeah, I'm going to use my house recall because the servers go down in 30 minutes. Oh, hopefully 30 minutes. Well, it says it goes down in 30 minutes. So I got 30 minutes to break this down. And don't worry, it won't take that long, guys. Alright, so as you level up, you get more line tension, which, like I showed here, casting distance bonus 2.85, and then the fishing pole gives me another bonus of 18. And it can go higher tier. So here's a legendary fish that I caught earlier. It became a trophy for the house. It's really cool. Apparently, it's going to give me a ton of points. And by the way, for those that don't know, when you own a house, the person with the most points is the house that gets displayed to everyone else. Currently displayed to the public, Swole Benji's residence. And check it out. I got it looking like a restaurant. I got like boxes holding the doors open. There's garlic on the door if customers want garlic with their meal. There's some drinks, plates. They can sit at the bar. They can eat. You know, they can come inside if it's like rainy or they don't want to be outdoors getting chewed up by bugs. They can eat there. There's lots of pots and pans for cooking, more cooking utensils. This is like a little tea set. Hey, if someone wants tea. And, you know, for the special VIP customers, they can get a little bath. Yeah. All right, let's break this down. But first, let me store everything that is not a fish. Okay, so, because I do gather, you know, on the way to these fishing spots. Oh, and I found a shelf schematic, so I just want to learn that real quick. Break these down. I don't need any of this stuff. For those that want to know, just quick tip. The best way to get repair parts is just to be an armor crafter and just break everything you make. We have 281 pounds. Oh, that's not fishing. We have 16 treasure chests, 281 pounds of fish. And, you know, this is just stuff from chests that I got on the way. All right, so, oh, and we have 2 starfish. And I did break down a snail, so I got some snail slime. All right, let's open the chests first. I'm really hyped. Okay, we're in our little restaurant. We're gonna open these, and there we go. Wow. Okay. Hey, 37 bucks. Okay. Platinum ingots. Real? I can't even smelt that yet because there's no crafting bench in the game currently that is high enough tier to smelt that. So this is a way to power level crafting, maybe? Like a speedrun strat? Like the first 8 hours of the game and you have platinum unlocked? Like already in bar form? Hell yeah, dude. I mean, you probably wouldn't be able to use the tier 4 material to craft anyway. Let's keep going. What do we got? Ooh, brilliant ruby. Okay. Okay. Alright, well let's speed this along now. You can pause the video if you want to see the drops. I know I will. Brilliant. Ooh. Maybe we'll get a legendary. You think? Maybe, guys? I don't know. Another. Okay, this is amazing for gems. This is a gem farm right here. This is some. Whoa, like it got bigger for some reason. Is it because I got less stuff? Less drops? Yeah, I think it was. Okay, cool, cool. This is giving me like loot box vibes, right? Ooh, that was a bad chest. Alright. Brilliant onyx? Hell yeah, hell yeah. Okay, so here's the thing with the fish, right? It says that you can cook them. Like some of these, it says that they can be cooked. I went to the cooking bench and nothing lit up at all. And I have a decent level of cooking, so I don't know what's going on with that. Just for the sake of the video, and because it's beta, I don't get to keep any of this stuff. I am literally going to salvage all of it. And we're at 315 pounds out of 793. Here's my bag. Look at that. It is a beaut, man. It took 6 hours to make this. 6 hours of grinding. Yikes. All right, let's go. We're going to salvage all of them. 48 fish fillets and additional. We got 5 firms and only 10 oil. Ooh. Oh, man. Okay, let's keep going. That's small halibut. Large cod. These are the big boys. We didn't get any fish oil from the cods? What the heck? We got some eyeballs. I can't salvage. Really? I didn't get any oil? Am I like maxed on oil? That's so weird. Okay, medium cod. Okay, so cod doesn't give any oil. Why am I fishing for cod? Reddit told me that cod gave fish oil. What's wrong with you, Reddit, you misinformants? Okay, we're gonna salvage the leathers. Hey, I want to salvage all the leathers. 18 to 24 coarse leather. Where's it? Oh, it's down there. Okay. So, yeah, I guess these don't... They give 1 to 2 cod eyes. And fish. Fish meat. Alright, large dragonfish. It can be salvaged for guts. And some other stuff. So, let's go. Small cod. Yeah, you just get eyeballs now. Large sculpin can be used for scales. Okay. Medium halibut is used for viscera. So really? No oil? I need to be fishing in freshwater, I guess. Well, my main concern is oil. This is the #1 money maker on the game. Flounder can be salvaged into food and a chance at oil. So 50 boys. How much oil do we get? We got 8. We got 8. Oh man, that's why it's so expensive. How about mackerel? Huh? Two little baby mackerels? 1 medium mackerel? Come on, man. Large flounder. Alright, these are large boys. Give me oils. 18 to 23. That's like 5 out of 8. This one is going to give us some iron ingots. Alright. Small hake or hake. I don't know how to say these fish names. 16 of these will become 3 oils. Okay, here's the legendary. This is a legendary fish. Can be used in cooking. Alright. I can't salvage it, apparently. You just eat it raw, I guess. Okay, cool. Small sculpin. Sculpin scales. Okay, how about ray-finned barb? Can't salvage that either. And mandage, I don't know how to say that. Medium dragonfish. Let's go. Fish guts. Might get a jaw. Might get something else. Okay. Large electric eel. Salvage into bait and luxury meat. Oh, we got some delicate fish fillets. Ooh, delicate. Electric eel bait. All right, large boost in saltwater. Cool. By the way, bait is like 3 casts worth, is what I've heard. It seemed to be 1 cast when I tried it earlier, but I can't confirm. Medium stingray. Rest in peace, Steve Irwin. All right. Fish guts. Large snapper. Give me fish oil. That's the main thing. 26 to 35. Snapper gave a bunch, guys. Snapper is the fish, is the winner fish right now that we want. Ooh, clams. We can get some pearls. We also get clam bait, which is apparently a quest item I have. Large stingray. Oh boy. And ore. You can turn it into wood. Only green wood. Ouch. Okay. Large squid. We can get some meat and squid ink. Cool. Squid meat. Oh, I got a little squid ink. Large ink. Okay, let's just get through this. You guys don't want to hear me read every little thing out. I can always pause the video later for data collection reasons. Oyster baits and pearls. All right. I gotta make sure I let the tooltip pop up before I salvage. There we go. Ooh, that gave a firm one. Cool, cool. We got 2 little inkies up there. Well, for 8 hours and we made 100 oils so far. Large salmon. Oh, here we go. Large salmon. 10 salmons. How much oil did we get from that? We got 11. Cool. I don't know how that math works, but okay. I'll take it. Large trout. 5 trouts become something. I'll just look at the footage later. That's what the video's for those that are wanting to collect data on the game. And of course, oh, we got 28 snails. We're gonna get snail a whole lot of bait. Holy crap. And snail slime. How much slime did we get? We got 29 slimes. So basically they all gave us slime. It said a chance to give, but it just did it for us. Oyster bait, electric eel bait, snail bait. Man, we're gonna be set on fishing. Like, you fish for a day? What's the little old saying? You know, you teach a man to fish, he can eat for a day. You teach a gamer to fish. Oh no. We don't need life motes. Life motes are, wait, do we? Is it just the little baby motes? Because those are easy to get from plants. Yeah, it's just the crappy tier 2 motes. Ew. Don't salvage tadpoles. Those are like a mission board item. And a life mote, these things are trash. You get hundreds of these from plants. Never Never break down tadpoles, guys. Red bait, firefly bait, medium, hake. Anchors, let's salvage anchors, get some iron ingots. Ooh, fish head hammer, let's salvage those, get iron ingots. All right, well that's fish guts, cool. So this is what we ended up with. We have so much fish fillets, holy crap. 204 oils. So these oils go for about 34 coin. Like, let's just go check the market. I'll just show you right now. Just in case, like, in the future, they're dirt cheap because of bots or something. And this is like a, you know, a historical moment. Like, remember in the beta when fish oil was ridiculously expensive? Now, it's also really early in the morning, so people are probably undercutting like crazy and not a lot of buyers are out. So let's see, fish oil. Let's search it up. Fish oil. All right. Right now, the cheapest is $30. $30 fish oil, and I have 204? Well, that's 4,000. 4,000 for 8 hours of work? I know better farms than that, guys. That's actually not that good. Now, what about if we make it into cooking oil? So 2 fish oils and a nut is a cooking oil, by the way. Those are 120, so we can... Nuts are easy to get, guys. That's an easy flip. And there's only 4 here, so when that sells out, they're paying 350 bucks. That's the winning ticket. You take fish oil and you take nuts. You take 2 fish oils. So I can make 100 of these. 100 times... Let's say I sold them for $100. 100 times 100, that's a... Come on, math. 100 times 100, I'm... 10,000, that's 10,000 coin. That's still not that great. It'd be 30,000 coin if I did it for this price, and I'm sure there's a buyer's market for it. Apparently this one is 5 hours left. There's still 5 remaining. Anyway, guys, so that's essentially the video. We can look at the price of fish fillet. How much are those going for? Hello? Oh, it only has 1 L? Okay, they're $2, $3, $4. It's 200 of them though. That's the low ball, $2. Okay, what else we got? We got, so that's 1,000 firm fish. Oh, so firm. Firm fish fillet. $60. Okay, we're talking. Now we're talking. 60 times 207 would be, oh, what was that? 14,000 coin? Oh, delicate fish fillet. Delicate. And again, this is all like day 7, day 8 of the beta. 84. That's not that much better. And then we have squid meat, dude. Squid meat. I wonder, what does that mean? Squid meat, 25 bucks, only 1 for sale. Okay, so squid ink. I'll have to look up what all this stuff does. I don't know if fishing is worth it, guys. I really don't know. 1,000. I got 2 of those. I'd say I made like 40K today, which is not that great. Tender fish fillet. I'm losing my voice. Not that many for sale either. That's probably not the proper price. Anyway, and all the baits, man. These guys need Albion Online's tooltip, you know, price checker. That would be so dang useful. Oh, and pristine pearls. Oh, those are worth a couple thousand each. You get these cut, and you can put them into... well, you don't have to cut them. No, you don't. You can just put them right in. That's to make, like, magic find, item find gear. Flawed pearls, regular pearls, brilliant. All the gems that we got. If anything that we learned today, you go fishing for gems. This is more gems than I've ever made mining. I've spent a whole day mining, and I've never made this many gems. Holy crap. Alright, well that's the video, guys. I hope you found something educational, useful. Dragon Jaws, Cod Eyes, Halibut Viscera. I have too much stuff. I don't know what to do with it all. I mean, I'm just going to store it all. By the way, for those that don't know, this is a crazy thing that I learned. Like, I can't believe I didn't see this sooner, but when you have the storage menu open, there's like a little, you see this little arrow that says store all? You just click that. Except I don't, my storage shed is completely full. Look at it. 1,725 pounds just in here, dude. Oh man, I gotta use some of this stuff. Anyway, yeah, you just hit this little arrow and you can store everything. But I don't have the space. You don't have to hold shift and left click it all in there. That's the dweeb way to do it. Alright, that's the video, guys. That's fishing. Covered everything about fishing, all the cool mechanics and stuff. So I'm so busy. Thanks for watching. As always, I'm lagging. As always, be a bro and stay swole. Leave a like and a comment. Do both. It is an algorithm combo. It's a YouTube cheat code. And 72% of you aren't subscribed. Hit that subscribe button right now. It absolutely helps me out. I do appreciate it. Thank you, lads. Take care. And I will see you in the next one. Daily videos, daily uploads of New World. See you tomorrow.